Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Heather B. Denture Diva. I hope you guys are all doing well. Before I get started, guys, don't forget to hit subscribe, click the bell button, and click all so you don't miss out on my new videos, my lives, my giveaways. My lives are mostly Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, unless I got something going on or I can't change my schedule around because I can't always make it 100% of the time. But I normally reschedule it. Don't forget, I also have a second channel inside the Mind of a Diva, which is health, medical stuff, makeup, skincare, vlogging. It's everything. So, and don't forget, if you want to be part of my denture support group, guys, the link is down in the description below, which is the arrow next to the title of this video. If you click on it, it'll bring it down to everything you'd want to ask me about, links, coupon codes, all that. But the link to the denture support group is in there. Please answer all the questions. I don't know why most people don't, but that's why you get denied. So answer all the questions, and if you're in there for wrong intention or abuse or anything, you won't be entered because I check all your profiles and I check what other groups you're in and how you act in there. I'm not playing because I got people to protect and I ain't gonna mess around. It's just the way it goes. So I figured I would discuss with you guys, having confidence with dentures, and, I believe in the 5 stages of grieving. From right before you get them done to you go through the process for a few months, people grieve losing their teeth. It's normal. But do not ever give up on your denture journey. Keep your dentures in your mouth. I tell this to everybody all the time. How do you expect to have a good denture journey if you give up when it gets hard and you just don't wear them? Not only can you cause infections in your mouth because your gums were not made to be chomped on, and you're going to hurt your jaw. It's so many health problems that you're going to see in the long run. I know how hard it is. I went from having perfect teeth to losing them in just a few months from an autoimmune suppressant drug that caused a major infection. I went through all the feels. And for the first 10 days, it was so painful. Because when your dentist does a great job doing impressions and a tight fit, when you swell, it hurts like a mother. Like, dude, I was praying to God and Mary and the whole enchilada because it was insane. But the whole thing is, I never gave up once. Because I've had about 37 surgeries from me being 30 years old to being 35. And I know with surgery, it's going to hurt before it gets better. That's just the way surgery is. You got to heal. And you just got to realize that you just got a full mouth extraction done or half a mouth. You're going to have pain. You just had your bone, your teeth or bone, ripped out of the other part of the bone of the jaw. And it's on skin, like gum is skin. So it's painful as hell. Do not take your denture out. You will never get used to them, guys. Everybody's like, Heather, I would do anything to have, your quality of life with dentures. I worked my ass off to have this quality of life with dentures. I knew it hurt teeth with my dentures, but I kept doing it because my gums had to be stronger, right? And the only way to make your gums stronger is if you eat with the device. So hard acrylic on soft, squishy extractions is painful. But soft, solid foods, small bites, and take your time. But you cannot give up. Because I know what's in your future if you give up. Because every time, now it's been a year later or 2 years later, people come to me and be like, Heather, how do I fix this? I'm like, it's going to be hard as hell, but you've got to stick through it. Because it was hard for me too. It hurt my mouth too to wear dentures. It did all of that. And don't forget, I'm still in my medians or my bottoms, guys. So my top was 2 years ago, but my bottoms were 6 months ago. So I damn well know how hard it is. But if you want something, and if you're so strong and stubborn, and you got that hunger to fucking get it done, you keep them in your mouth. Keep them the hell in your mouth, or you're never going to get used to them. So when people are like, oh, I barely wear them, or I take them out to eat, why would you do that? Why? Every denture problem is fixable. Oh, it hurts up here? Okay, take a nail file. Trim it up a little bit. See your dentist. Get an adjustment. Problem solved. It's loose, soft reline. First year, do a soft reline and fix it at Ultramax. Those babies won't move. There's an answer to everything. But you gotta be strong enough to fight through the damn bad. Because shit, if I can be this strong and I could have dealt with it and I didn't give up, then all of you could do the same. You can't quit on yourself. You can't. What does that teach other people that you know go through that? You're just gonna be like, oh, well, I gave up, it was too much for me, and scare them? But they could be strong enough to keep it in their mouth and have a better journey with it. So when people give out their biased opinion about how horrible it is, then it takes people from actually saving their life. Because people can die from tooth infections, absolutely. You can look it up. It says it all over the place. Any infection that can get into your bloodstream can kill you. Especially your jaw. Boom, it's right there. It's easy access. But if you want to succeed in this process, you got to put the effort in. And I personally hate hard acrylic on my gums. Hated it. So I always had a soft reline in my mouth to cushion the blow. I use Denture Fit, so now I don't need adhesive, not even on my bottoms. I can eat steak, I can eat whatever. If I always say having a warranty kind of sucks in a way, because yeah, it's great if you break it, but if your warranty, you didn't read it to where it said no soft relines, only a hard reline at 6 months, which I know this happened to people, you're screwed because you can't even do your own soft relines. So your denture journey is going to be a pain in the ass. Never sign a warranty, guys, that has that. Always has to be soft relines in there and when you want it done. Because they should be done every month. Your first year, guys, your gum shrinkage is so massive. And for all of you that have been through this, you know this. It's so massive that you can get a soft reline done and then in 4 days it's loose again. It's constant gum shrinkage, just constant. But you committed to this process, you can't back down because like any job, any new job, any new school, any new anything, it all takes hard work to understand and become better at it, to be more equipped and ready for, to have the answers, to be even to help people. But if you just quit and give up because you're feeling pain, which is normal, the more you eat with your denture, the more the pain goes away. Because now your gums are toughening up every time you eat with them. But also, how are you supposed to get used to your denture? Stop gagging, because that's mental. Stop anything else, because that's all your body. When you have extra saliva, when you first get it done, that's your body trying to push it out. Because it's a foreign object and foreign thing up in your face. The more you wear it, the more that goes away. So if you wear them all day and only take them out at nighttime, you get used to them a hell of a lot faster. Hell of a lot faster. Soft relines do help, but I'm glad I use Denture Fit because it's a soft silicone reliner. It's like my gums are in a puffy cloud. No flavor, no smell, no taste, no nothing. So I know no harsh chemicals are going on my gums like the dentist ones and even reline it. But you can't give up. I always tell you guys all the time, and some of you guys laugh, but I always say keep your damn denture in. Because how are you going to get used to it unless you wear them, right? How are you supposed to, eventually have a great life with them and be able to do anything you want with them? If you treat them like they're your real teeth, you'll have more success. And if you want to succeed, nothing good in life ever came easy. You don't expect amazing results if you're not putting the amazing 100% effort into it. You get what you put into it. It's everything in life is like that. And without rain, there's no rainbow. So without me going through what I did with my denture journey and me sticking it out and working my ass off and being a fighter that I am, gave me my rainbow at the end of it. So don't quit or give up. Don't. And so many were glad I was getting my bottom denture. They're like, don't be insulted, but we know you'll figure it out. Yeah, it was easy. It was the bottom tongue muscles were pushing up on the denture. And if you don't file the wall down, please, oh my God, I say this all the time, do not let your dentist adjust the inside of your dentures. It should be the denture walls only. Because if they do the inside, that means they're making the denture bigger and it's going to be super loose. So when you give them your denture, say, please do not file the inside. It's only the denture wall only. I don't need them to be looser than they already are. Or even if you're doing them yourself, you just take the denture wall and you put it right above your tongue muscles at the most. Take your tongue to the roof of your mouth. See how mine doesn't pop? If yours pops, moves, hurts, anything, that means you need to shorten your wall of your denture. But there's an answer to everything, guys. There is. And you gotta put the effort in to get the good results in. That's with everything in life. Like, you want a job promotion, right? You'd work your ass off to where they notice you, to where they want to see you move up, to where they want to see you manager, to where they want to see you succeed. Because you're succeeding with yourself. So you get a manager job out of it, right? Because you worked your ass off. Well, if you work your ass off in this point and be strong, don't give up, don't quit. Because you're quitting on yourself. That means you're not going to have a good quality of life with your dentures. You work hard, you do have a good quality of life. So don't give up. Because if you give up, you don't wear them. Not only your infection rate is going up high, and your soft gums were not made for you to chew chips on it, and the chip slivers can get inside your gums and cause a huge abscess that we already took out our teeth to prevent. Dentures act as a band-aid, and they're supposed to help you eat, because you guys gotta understand is, even when I used to get crowns on my real teeth, it still felt like I couldn't bite into food because they were dull. Well, it's like a bunch of crowns now. So I always tell everybody, one, when you first start out eating, you want to take small bites and eat soft, solid foods. You can use your tongue to make sure you've chewed it all properly until you can get the hang of it. Also, where you bite, you feel the pressure of it. If it's higher up, that means you need to chew more. If it's flat down, you're good as gold. There's always tips and tricks you can do to make your life quality of life better, but you absolutely cannot give up. You can't. Why do the process if you were going to give up? You can have more confidence. You can have an amazing smile you've always wanted. You can be able to eat whatever you want like I can. And so many others can. You can do so much good and have a better life. But you chose to give up, and that took it all away on you. Wear your damn dentures, please. Because I want to see everybody succeed. I want to see everybody to have a better life. I want everybody to not give up and find that fighter inside them. Because I always tell everybody, this process isn't meant for the weak. You have to be a strong fighter to get through the beginning to be able to eat whatever you want. Because at a month, I was able to eat whatever I wanted to. I never gave up. I constantly kept fighting and pushing to where the pain was gone now from eating. And, once I could use denture adhesive and soft reline, shit never moved. So I was like, great, I can eat whatever I want. And that's what I did. And that's how I learned the blobs don't do shit, to use my Q-tip trick with adhesive. And I also learned that you can't eat or drink immediately because then the denture adhesive can't dry. So you have to wait an hour. Like, there's a lot of things I've learned through my process of me screwing up to help benefit other people so they don't make the same mistakes I did, or it helps them to have a better journey of life so they can keep going. So they could be like, all right, that was already figured out by Heather, so great, I could just do this, move on. That's all it takes. If adhesive's not working for you, that's a huge indication you need a soft reline. Anytime, you tried every single adhesive and nothing works, that means your denture's too big. If it's moving around in your mouth, that means you need a soft reline. No adhesive is going to hold that in place. So you have to have them well fitted before adhesive can work. But please stop giving up on yourself. Don't be negative to other people who are trying to be positive. Don't be negative bringing down people to make them not get this process done. I made a support group to lift everybody up, to help them, to show them the light, that not everything is bad. In the beginning, it sucks, but it doesn't stay sucky. Every surgery is going to hurt, no matter where you get it done. Even when people get their ears pierced, it still freaking hurts. And it takes like a few days to, like a week to 10 days for the swelling and stuff to go down. So no matter what you do, you're going to have pain, you're going to have whatever it is. But don't quit on yourself. Don't quit on your journey. Don't quit on what you wanted out of this. Don't give up. But nothing good ever came easy. So if you want it, you got to work for it. And if you guys ever need my help, you can Heather B. Denture Diva on Facebook. Private message me. I immediately answer. Or if not, close to, because I do have life and I have things to do. But I answer people pretty promptly and definitely that day. I do it because so many people like, Heather, you're spreading yourself thin. Because I have a life. So it's like I can't answer people 24/7. I had people freaking getting a hold of me at 3 a.m. constantly blowing up my phone, video chatting me. And like I'm trying to sleep here. Give my autoimmune, I need to. So now I only do it from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then my away message comes on. And then I don't answer everybody till the next morning. But you can email me. You can get a hold of me anywhere. I'm always here to lift everybody up, to help people, to make their quality of life better. So if you have issues, I'm more than happy to help if it's in my power. If a dentist screws up, they need to fix it. Do not settle less than what you deserve. You paid them to do a job. Make sure they do that job. Don't just suck it up and deal with it because they told you to. Tell them, no, you fix it. I paid a couple of grand for this shit. You're going to give me the correct fitting denture because I didn't pay $2,000 for a POS. Always stand your ground. Always stand up for yourself. Because dentists can make us frustrated too and quit on the journey as well. And I'm getting tired of that happening too because I'm tired of dentists mistreating patients. Not all dentists. I do know some great dentists out there. Mine's a great dentist. But I do know there are a lot of them that are not good. In every profession, you're going to have good and bad, no matter what you do. You're always going to have good and bad. People that have done it for the great reasons and the right reasons. Some that just did it for a paycheck and to just treat people like a revolving door. But do not give up. Don't let them give up. Let you give up. Don't quit because it hurts that day. Because you're going to have good and bad days. It's going to happen, especially in your immediate denture stage. It gets better, guys. But don't stop wearing a denture for your immediate denture stage. Be like, oh, wait for my permanent dentures. You think giving up, having nothing in your mouth for months is going to make your life easier when you wear your permanent dentures? Hell no. You're going to have to get used to your dentures all over again. And make your life a hell of a lot harder. So don't do that. Wearing immediate dentures helps you get used to it a hell of a lot faster than people wait to get dentures. And their mouth has all that room. So now when you get dentures, now you have very little room. And it's even harder. It makes them frustrated and quit. Don't quit. Because I believe in you. And I know every single one of you can do this. And I'm always here to help all the time. I think it's funny, though, that people keep calling me the denture fairy godmother. But if I can help in any way, I'll always help. That's what I do. I know what it's like to go through what I went through, and I don't want anybody else to go through it. Nobody ever told me any tips or tricks or, good advice and all that crap. I had misery my whole way, and I had to fight for the good that I wanted. So you cannot quit. Keep them in your mouth. Focus on the good that you want and work for it. It's like starting a new job. You have to know what you're doing. You have to practice more. The more you do it, the more you learn. All that stuff, and then you become a pro at it. It all takes time, just like anything else does in this world. It takes time. When you first have your first kid, are you a perfect parent? No. First of all, there's no such thing as a perfect parent. But we're all going to make mistakes, but we start becoming better at parenthood the more that we do. Same thing with dentures, guys. So please don't ever give up. I know that you guys can do this, so wear your damn dentures. Because you got them for a reason, right? Or that's just one expensive piece of freaking mouth shit that you're going to keep on your end table or in a box and a doorstop that you're never going to use. So wear your denture. It's not worth throwing all that money away and your quality of life, your new confidence, and your new smile. But I love you guys. Have a great day. God bless. Stay safe. And don't ever give up. Later, guys.